take a minute to step back and reflect on what makes us who we are today. Have you guys done that recently? Taken a minute to think about the things that equal what you are and what has influenced you and molded you to your current status? There's many moving pieces that create this influence and this mold. Today, I will be talking about a person, a place, and an experience that has created the person that I am today. My father is one of the biggest people in my life, and he has had the most lasting effect on me, especially when I think back. He is a hard worker. My father is a carpenter. He works with his hands, and he has worked long hours my whole life, 12 plus in a day. This has instilled in me hard work. It has instilled in me dedication and making sure I'm completing things thoroughly. He also, after his long days, would come home and make sure he had a bowl of chocolate chip mint ice cream, which reminded me that I can take a minute and enjoy the after effects of this hard work and dedication. He was also determined and dedicated. My father took every chance he could to be a coach, to volunteer at any school event, anything that he could to be with us, he would do that. He instilled the morals of somebody who would do anything for his children. But not only do people play as influencers in our lives, places also play influences. For me, my biggest influence was going to be my father's home. My parents divorced at a young age, and for me at a young age, and my father had a room for me at the top of the house, and that was my safe space. That was my place of peace. Having 4 siblings, or 3 of us, well, I'm the 4th, 3 siblings, allowed me to step away from that and reflect on the day and come to my own self-being and really grow through my teen years as an individual. After those teen years, I did come back at about 25 after being away for 6 years, and in doing so, that allowed me to really reflect on how much that room influenced me. Now that the house is sold, the room is no longer, it's not there. It's not something I could touch or feel, which allowed me to really understand the lasting effects that room had on me. When thinking about life at home, it brings up things like experiences. The experiences that influence a person's life, I believe, can be some of the most lasting impressions that a person has, those things that they take with them for the rest of their life. I moved away at a very young age. In that young age, I thought that I was going to run away and be on the beach. I moved myself from Minnesota to California, and it was much harder than a person would expect. I learned with the 6 years that I was out there that I didn't have it made. I was sleeping on couches. At one point I slept in my car. It took me about 1.5 years to get my own apartment. And in doing that, I was working 2 jobs. But after I got that apartment, which was absolutely nothing to be looked at, I realized that was my dedication. That was my moment that I could shine. And I went to school, I graduated while having a job, and then I had a job that I actually identified with and loved. This experience taught me to work hard and manage my money. So I was able to move away, gain independence, and manage it all. And that was a huge learning experience. When you take a moment and you think back on the people, places, or experiences that have shaped us, we realize that certain traits and morals are gained from each one of those things. I appreciate my father's work, which instilled that in me. I appreciate the peace, love, and serenity I got from my small room, and I definitely appreciate the experiences that I got from moving away at such a young age. we just need to take time to appreciate these things and be thankful for the influences that we got from them.